So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with,
Kyle from the Unlikely Candidates.
and we're asking some questions today about their upcoming album, Panther Island. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to the announcement so far?
It's good. It's coming out in May, but so far the singles that we've put out on it have been pretty good. So I'm just really excited to get the rest of that out of there.
We chatted with you back in 2020 when you guys were kind of rolling singles out for this. Was the album supposed to come out like that? Have you guys had it done for that long?
Basically, we had some things tied up in paperwork that pushed it back, but it was kind of nice having that extra time anyways, kind of like finalize stuff. But yeah, this album has technically been ready for like almost like 2 years.
Holy shit.
Like since the pandemic. I probably finished it towards the end of 2020.
That's crazy.
Oh my God. Has the album changed at all from the time you guys finished it to up to now?
Somewhat, like some like mixing stuff, but for the most part, like song wise, it's all the same.
Okay,
that's good. You're still happy with it then. That's
Yeah,
good.
I've changed the lineup of the songs like a million times, like the track listing, but like as far as the songs, it's all the same.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So, is there any meaning behind the album title or cover art?
Yeah, so the title is called Panther Island. The city that we're from, Fort Worth, its nickname is Panther City. I guess some people say it came from the fact that like a panther escaped from the zoo and was hanging out in the city. I think I heard something yesterday that like people from Dallas called it Panther City because like a panther could walk down the street and nobody would notice because the town was so empty. I don't know which I like the first one better.
Yeah.
But basically, and then I got the island part mainly because like our band has kind of been centered in the city for a long time, kind of isolated from the rest of like the greater music world. And like we've always done our stuff in the city. So it kind of felt like we were on an island. And during the pandemic, especially, it kind of felt like everybody was on their own little island. So I went with Panther Island.
All right, fair enough.
And the cover art?
The cover art was, we worked with this guy at the very beginning of the pandemic. I found this guy randomly through like art Instagrams named Nasheed Chroma. And he had just really started. He used to be like an architect. And he decided during the pandemic, he's like, I'm going to follow my dreams. I'm going to start like trying to do art as like a life thing. And I found his stuff very early on. And I worked with him on our high-low cover art. And me and him just basically hit it off and we'd become like best friends, kind of like supporting each other in our little artist ways. Oh. And when I knew that we needed to do an album cover, I just hit him up and I was like, hey man, whatever you want to do. Like, I just want you to be the guy. So yeah, little art bromance.
That's sick. I love that.
Yeah. I love that you helped a small artist like find their path and you gave him the opportunity to work with you. That's pretty big.
I mean, he's massive now. He went from like, I think I met him, he had like 15 or maybe 12,000 followers, and now he's got like 140,000 followers.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So he's popped off. Yeah. He does like a lot of like, he'll do like popular like celebrities and stuff and kind of do them in like cool, like interesting ways. Here, look, I've actually got one on my wall. I can show you guys. This is Tame Impala.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, it does like famous person, colorful, the flower, which is very similar to like ours, kind of.
Yeah,
that is so sick. I love that.
I'm a fan.
As you should be. Yeah.
Work with people you're a fan of, man.
Always a good call.
So true. So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for this album?
It was a weird one. Usually we go into the studio and write with our producer, but obviously couldn't do that because it's the middle of the pandemic. So what we did was like, we did a lot of stuff over FaceTime, which was really weird and took a long time to kind of get used to. So it'd just be like us, we would send him a track, then he would work on a little bit and send it back to us. And then I would sit there on the track and we try and come up with ideas and like parts and stuff like that. over Zoom, and then I basically would record it in my closet because we didn't really have like a studio at the time, so it was basically all done in a bedroom.
Super DIY.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. What was it like kind of moving your entire writing process to basically in home versus, working with your producer face to face?
I mean, we do a lot of writing like on our own, like in our rooms, and like we have like a little studio or whatever, but like, yeah, the entire process, like writing over Zoom and then like setting up my closet to like be an actual recording booth, like that was pretty weird. So I spent, like a lot of creative time within, 4 walls.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So I want you to tell us your favorite lyric off this album and the meaning behind it.
Oh man. There's one off Gemini that I always really liked. It's oh man, I'm only good at remembering this stuff whenever I'm singing it. If I have to think about it, it's like oh yeah, I want to know what's on the dark side of the moon. I want to know the face that no one sees but you.
Oh,
that's
like cool. It's like you never really know like the true face of people. Like very rarely do you like see that side of them, that like most intimate, most real side of them. And like I guess this song is about, kind of like getting lost in, the misunderstandings between people, and like I guess that part of it was just hoping that you could actually see the truest face of somebody, but you can't. So
yeah.
That's a very good lyric.
It is.
Thank you.
So you mentioned that you shuffled the track list a million times. So like, what was that process like? Did you write the opener be the opener, closer be the closer, shuffle around, see what fits? What was that like?
Not really. I just like I kept switching them around because it's like I couldn't tell what I wanted the main vibe to be at the beginning. Like we had Gemini's like this kind of soul dance pop song, like. And then, but like some of the other stuff's darker, has like almost like hip hop, like West Coast, like influence. So I was just trying to figure out, like, I basically just ended up pairing songs that kind of went together so that they would transition well. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm still not sure I did a good job. I guess we'll find out.
I think the album flows pretty well.
Yeah, you did really good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I haven't gotten like a ton of feedback on like the order, so that's good to hear.
All right.
It was perfect. Don't doubt yourself on it. You're just going to drive yourself insane.
It's too late now anyways. It's already locked in there. So
exactly.
True.
Oh. So would you be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you're creating this record?
I mean, it was pretty depressing because we're all just kind of in our homes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So like some of the a lot of the tracks definitely are like, even the setting of like what the songs are about are based in a bedroom. Mm-hmm. Like there's literally a song called In My Room where I'm just like bored in my room and talking about what that's like. The other one, like one of the other ones was like Sunshine. There was like a lot of like current events and popular events like that I was just basically watching through my phone, and because there was a lot of stuff going on that year. Mm-hmm. And basically all that kind of funneled into a song. So it was just like a lot of being in my room, and like that kind of like bled onto the tracks for sure. 100%. So definitely influenced by the setting.
All right. So how do you recommend your fans to listen to this album for the first time? Should they do it in the car with friends, in the dark with headphones on? Is it a workout album, party album? What do you personally recommend?
It's a good question. I mean, like all the songs we write are like pretty different from one another. So it's like, I think there's probably one for every occasion. I don't know. Just go take a walk. Like just put on your headphones, go take a walk. Whenever I was like mixing everything and getting the album together, I usually did that. Just go have a moody walk, go have like a walk in the sun, just walk it out,
Yeah.
All right.
So when you got the final masters, did you just take a walk, or was that only for kind of like everything before that?
I've literally like whenever I'm like talking on the phone to somebody or like listening to tracks, like I just like do this like loop around my neighborhood. So it's like basically throughout the entire process, I was walking. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I like walked pretty religiously through this entire album. wonder how many miles I did while listening to those songs.
It kept you nice and fit while you couldn't play shows.
Probably more yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is that just how you usually do it? Like, do you do that for all your records, or was it just for this album?
I guess just for this one, I didn't really have anywhere to go, so I just walked. I don't.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
I guess. I mean, my guitarist, like, he'll listen to it in his car. That's like the test for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I was just walking.
All right.
Okay. I was just curious.
Does it pass the
Yeah,
walk test?
so yes and no, I guess. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's fair. So this one should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
Melodic and eclectic.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Very
Yeah, we'll
good.
take it. We'll take
All
it.
right.
All right, cool.
So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want your listeners to have while going through the album?
No, it's all so different. I guess just try and find the moments of sincerity in it that you can kind of match up with your own life, I guess.
Fair
Or
enough.
dance, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Either or. We're kind of like, trying to get a good mix between like dance and meaning. So
As long as you're listening.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
that's fair. So what is your favorite memory that you made while creating this album?
That's a good question. Favorite memory. I don't know. Like, honestly, it was just funny trying to figure out how to do Zoom stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like just how like if 2 people are speaking or singing at the same time, you can't really hear either of you. So it's like there's a lot of figuring out Zoom. I guess that was funny. Otherwise, like, I wish I could be like, oh yeah, we're like rocking out, but it's like you're just me in my room. So it's like I don't know.
Me in my room.
Yeah, that's fair.
Snack breaks. I don't know.
So much fun running to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Best part of the day. What was that transition like though? Like moving from the studio into like being secluded in your home, recording over Zoom, trying not to talk over each other so you can hear everyone.
Just weird. I mean, I think everyone kind of had to figure out how to do Zoom stuff, and I don't think I've met anybody who enjoyed doing Zoom more than being in a room with somebody. It's a lot harder. Like you said, like you can't really hear each other, so you're singing over each other. If there's like more than like 2 people on the Zoom call, it's hard to like, organize everyone speaking. I'm sure you guys know, like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was probably the weirdest part of it all. Just really figuring out how to like deal with that little bit of element in between all of us writing.
Yeah, we've
100%.
spoken to a lot of people that have written over Zoom and everything, and it was like no one really loved it, of course, but there were people that were like, I would do it again if I had to, and other people that were like, I just won't write an album if it comes to that again, So
I get it. I think I could definitely do it again. It was just like, it's so much like nicer to be in a room with people where you can like, catch the vibe that they're on and like fix stuff in real time. Like if they want to record something or I want to lay something down, like I can literally just like walk up to the microphone. I don't have to be like, all right, let's record that. And then I'm going to go record it in my closet later. And then I'll send it to you. And then you send the tweaks back and then send it to me. And then I'll re-record it. There's a whole lot of that. So
Yeah.
convenience alone was rough.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. God.
So picture this: you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
Oh man, I wonder if I've got like this is pretty gross, and like the only thing that's coming to my mind is like pork rinds.
Oh.
It's a very polarizing snack. But that's the only thing I can think of right now.
Smell of the band, dude.
I mean, at least you're honest. You're not going to tell us like unsalted almonds, and that's just a complete lie.
That might be worse. Probably not.
Yeah, that's
still,
also disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, no,
Probably
let's not go too hard on unsalted almonds because I do like unsalted almonds, guys. Come on.
Gonna make fun of you for this one
I
later.
like pork rinds, so
We can bond over that. It's great. It's great. I respect you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So, on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be?
What dish would we be? Maybe just like an everything pizza. I don't know.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm going with that. We always have a funny question in the band that we ask, like if you were a cheese, what cheese would you be?
Mhm.
and why.
Yeah.
And I think mine was just sharp cheddar because like
Oh.
it's like got a little bit of spike to it, but it's still like, very it goes on a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Mhm.
What about you guys? What would be your cheese?
Oh,
First
my
of
Oh,
all,
I'm
cheese.
vegan. This is
Yeah.
a problem.
Oh.
Oh,
Um,
you mean vegan cheese?
yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna have to go with that
exactly.
one.
Yeah. Maybe Havarti. It's one of my favorite
Oh,
cheeses. It's very
great.
smooth.
That's a great cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Havarti. It's one of my
All
favorites.
right.
It sounds
Now we
like
know.
the band are a bunch of cheese fans, so maybe you guys would just be like a cheese board of all different types of
Yeah,
cheese.
I mean, I'd be down with
I love
that.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we get cheese boards occasionally in our green rooms, and Jared lives in Wisconsin now, which is
Oh,
basically
wow.
automatically makes you a cheese aficionado. I'm pretty sure.
Yep,
Of course.
true.
Yeah.
I'm dressed like cheese right now. Honestly,
There you go. Yeah.
I didn't
You're on
realize it was
brand.
like sharp cheddar. I was like, wow, there it is, right there.
I love that.
Becoming the cheese I love.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
So for the last couple questions, we're going to shift completely away from music and cheese.
Cool.
So if you could be one animal for the rest of your life, what animal would you be and why?
I mean, it'd always be cool to be like a really like awesome bird, like whatever the bird that has to deal with the least trouble is that can fly.
That's a good
I
answer.
don't know, like a
Okay.
super like top of the food chain bird, because you can
Okay,
fly. Being able to fly is pretty tight. Like you can pretty much go anywhere, and like if someone's trying to attack you, you're just like, peace.
True.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that. Maybe like an eagle, because I think it's like illegal
Some
to like
kinda-
kill eagles or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a giant eagle. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Cool.
It's perfect.
Thanks.
So if you could have lunch with any celebrity or artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Pretty artist. I mean, I would love to like I guess like meet, I don't know, Connor Oberst has always been like a lyrical muse of mine. Like I've always found his brain pretty fascinating. Donald Glover would be probably pretty cool.
Mhm. That's my
Uh,
pick.
and then yeah, because he's kind of got both sides of it. He's kind of got like the art brain of like many different kind of ways.
Yeah.
Or like Damon Albarn from the Gorillas and Blur.
Hmm.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Good
Yeah.
answers.
Thank you.
For this last question, boom, you're on a desert island. You can bring one movie, one album, and one person. Who and what are you bringing?
One album, one movie, one person.
Mhm.
I guess the movies, that's the hardest one. I don't know why that one's so difficult. The album would probably be Is This It by The Strokes. I've
Okay.
just listened to that one so many times. Like you could probably listen to it a million more.
Mhm.
One person, that's tough. Trying to think of everyone I know. I'm like, I don't know if I could be on an island with you forever,
You also have to be
Exactly,
careful
yeah.
because
I
you
would
can't
say-
insult
I would
these
say-
people.
Like my buddy Cole, who's in the band, but we'd probably kill each other like a day in.
Oh.
Maybe it's a very big island. You guys can have
A big always,
yeah.
so we got like space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of trees in
I
between you guys.
Probably still wouldn't bring Cole. I don't know. I don't know.
Poor Cole.
I don't know who else. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'll just go with Cole. Sure.
Okay.
He's gonna be real bummed out. He didn't want to be on my metaphorical island either with me. A movie.
Mhm.
Man, what's just like an all-around good movie that I could watch a bunch?
Mhm.
I don't even know, like, honestly. Like, I don't know. Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind. That's a good movie.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Alright.
just throw that one out. I don't think I would bring that movie, but like that's a movie I can remember right now that I like. So
Fair
That's
enough.
fair.
throw
I've
that
never heard of it. What genre is it? If that's the right
It's
term.
really weird. It's a really weird movie. It's got Jim Carrey,
Oh.
Kate Winslet,
Oh.
and basically the plot is people can go to a place where they can have their memories deleted. So this guy is in a breakup, and he goes to this place, and they have the memories deleted. But the thing is, like, while he's having the memories deleted, he's like in his mind, kind of like Inception, like fighting it. So it's like really trippy because like times changing and like you're going through the relationship backwards to forwards, and it's very trippy movie.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
That's wild.
That sounds
Yeah,
really cool.
It's a really good movie.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
okay.
All right. So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
Just the album. We got Sunshine is out now. We got How I Am is coming out on the 20 something.
Second, 29th.
22nd maybe.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah, and then May 20th, 5/20, our album Panther Island is coming out.
Hell yeah.
Woo.
Plugged.
Boom. Well, thank you for now. This has been Kyle from the Unlikely Candidates, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.